Hi, this is Edgar Lazcano sitting here with Coach Mark Hathorn from Abilene-Wylie. I want to feature him in our newsletter, and I just wanted to ask him a couple questions concerning team culture, performance, and both, just having both together. So, Coach Mark, could you introduce yourself?
I'm Mark Hathorn. This is my 5th year at Abilene-Wylie. I was McMurray coach for 17 years and a pro at Fairway Oaks before that. So, I've been around Abilene again since 95. I played at ACU from 80 to 84. Went to the Houston area and I was a pro down there for 10 years or so before moving back to Abilene. So it's a great tennis town to be in.
No, for sure. So, yes, we have a very prestigious coach with us with a lot of experience, and I just wanted to ask him a couple questions. So the coaches out there across Texas, especially the coaches that are 0 to 5 years of experience or, are just looking for a little bit of guidance for their teams, they can sort of lean on this and help apply this in their own situations. So let's go ahead and with the first question. So being a coach with prestige and experience, what would you convey to newer coaches looking to build a strong community and team?
Well, one of the things that I've done with my program here is, Wiley has been good for a number of years. I mean, we work very well with the pros in the area, but the pros understand that it's my program and that, and I tell my kids, I don't want to hear that such and such told you to do this. While I'm coach, it's my way. And, if you don't, I don't listen to what the other coaches tell me on some of that. If they want to talk to me about the kids and we can work together to make them better, we can do that. But I'm not going to have the pros here trying to run the program. It's my program, and I do that because I had 3 girls come through this program, and I never once did that to our coaches, although I was one of the coaches that coached every one of the kids. All those kids that are up on the board up there, I had a lot of them in my programs, whether it was from Fairway, but I don't want to take credit for any of that. That was Wiley. That's Wylie High School. I'm a part of that, and I was a parent in that. And together we all have built a great program, and we're all doing that together. But the culture is something that they start little. I mean, when I have them in the summer, they're getting a Wiley T-shirt, and we're already talking about winning state championships.
They have a
show
goal.
them these pictures. I show them, the ones. Some of them now, their parents are on the board out there. Do you want to get on the board? Everything about it is about how you're going to be a part of Wiley. When we have Meet the Bulldogs on Monday night out here, and we had the bleachers completely full with kids wanting to be a Bulldog, and and that's where it starts. I go into the elementaries. I'm at junior high stuff. That's the culture. They know me, from the beginning, and
For sure.
that's so important to that the first time they meet you is not when they're stepping on the court as a freshman.
For sure, that's a great testament to the wonderful community throughout the generations that are willing to step up because of the program that is built. So that is awesome. Moving on, when it comes to team culture, can you push your student athletes to be competitive and have a positive culture? How would you guide players in being competitive with each other, yet fostering positivity within the team?
Well, one of the things that we have always done is, I tell them when they've got a W on their shirt that they're getting a certain amount of respect when they step on the court, whether they were, I think sometimes I could play my 12, 13, 14, and they would still get the same amount of respect because they've got that W on there. And now it's up to you to go out and put first serves in and put returns in and do the right things. Or, I mean, because you're not just going to beat somebody that's good just because you got a W on your shirt. You then, I think we play better in school events than we do in USTA because we've got the W behind us and we've got that,
For sure.
That certain amount of respectability already coming in. But, my kids know from the beginning that, I'm expecting them to win. I'm expecting them to do it with a good attitude, and I'm expecting them to shake the hands after, and of the opponent and tell them great match. And I better not hear one negative word toward the other team. You better not ever start trying to play down. You go out and you beat them as bad as you can beat them. Every time you go out and you shake their hand and you tell them great match. If I get anything else, I will not play you. And if you start drop shot and lobbing, doing some of that, I'm pulling you. You're not playing. We're not here to humiliate anybody. We're here to get our game better because there's people coming for us. Every time that we step on the court, they're gunning for us.
The W is there. They want to beat the W.
So, that's the culture that I've tried to set on respect. You give everybody respect.
And I love that because you have your kids respect the school, respect the W. And it could go for any school. If any coach puts a student out there, athlete, and they have their logo, they have to respect that logo and play hard for their teams. And I completely respect that. And one of my last questions, being an excellent manager and coach of obviously excellent teams, as I look around and I see all these trophies and memories, what is your method when it comes to being firm and encouraging with athletes?
Well, I think that they know that I'm a very positive coach, but when I'm in practice, and even when I told them today, we go out and we win every match. I mean, that's what we do. That's how we get better, is to be able to play. If we are better on paper, then that means every one of us need to be there, and we need to show that. But I think I am positive, but they think I'm pretty tough also because of that. But I think that's why they like me, is because every day at practice, we work. There is not any, if we're going to be here, we're going to work. I mean, we might play a game and we might do some fun things, but we're not going to, I don't let them do tweeners. I don't let them do stuff like that. We're coming in, we're going to work. I might be a little bit old school, but it's worked even when I was young. So,
of course.
The kids want to have discipline at this, at this level. They know that I'm going to set the hardest schedule probably in Texas. All the teams that we played, all the top 5A and 6A teams that we played, and they expect that. If I did anything different, they probably wouldn't like it, although they might whine a little bit at the end of a second match when you've played a Frisco school that's number 3, and then you play Plano West, who was, the defending state champ. Mm-hmm. And then you get up 11-2, and then you make them keep playing because that's the right thing to do. And they were tired, but they learn.
Of course.
We're not quitting. We're not stopping. We're not dodging competition.
They're finishing
the
fight.
They know that from the first.
For sure, and I can attest to that. I've coached a team that played against yours, and I can attest that you're very positive, and they respond well to your methods, and it really shows. Even years after, I can still see it growing, and the kids showing that respect. So I really do want to thank you for letting me interview you, and with some pretty impressive wins this season so far, I look forward to seeing y'all at the state finals, and go Wiley Bulldogs.
Well, I appreciate it. It was fun talking to you.